a Dredfunn original production. Please sit back and enjoy.
Hey guys, Dredfunn here with another one of my artistic uploads. Today, it's one of my childhood heroes, Mr. Andre the Giant. He was a professional wrestler. I'm sure just about everybody on the planet knows him or knew of him when he was a wrestler. If not, check him out on Google. He was a classic wrestler. The Big Giant, billed at a height of 7'4". His weight varied between 475 and 640 pounds over the course of his career. I've read online many times there's a lot of disputes about how tall Andre the Giant actually was. I don't know. One of my mom's ex-boyfriends years and years ago was he worked at a local hotel where I live, and when the wrestlers used to come by to do their shows at the Memorial Center, he would serve breakfast to them. And the one afternoon, Andre the Giant happened to be there, and he met him in person, and he said that, you know what, he's every bit of 7'4". I do know that his spine caused him a lot of problems throughout his years later on in his career, especially having that heavy build, and I think that's kind of what made a lot of people question how tall he was, because he did shrink quite a bit. Anybody who's had back problems and whatnot knows that the spine can get compressed, and if you've had surgery, they're taking stuff out, and like I said, that all adds up. Andre the Giant, as I say, he was a great wrestler, also a great actor. I did a book report on him when I was younger, The Movie Bride. His character Fezzik really inspired me a lot. I've always been fascinated by gigantic beings, and it seems that throughout my life I've encountered them in numerous occasions. Years ago I stayed at a hotel, and it just happened to be at the same time that the tall people of Canada were coming through and having a big meeting in Toronto, and I actually got to meet a couple, a 7'2" man and a 6'11" woman, and man, that's very, 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 very tall. For those of you that don't know, Andre the Giant had many names prior to becoming the legendary Andre the Giant. His real name's Andre Roussimoff. He was known as the Giant Fier, the Giant Machine, which is another one of my favorites, him and Hulk Hogan and Superfly. Monster Roussimoff and Monster Eiffel Tower. I imagine most of these names came about when he was over in Europe. Another interesting fact, at 12 years old, his gigantism was kicked in full gear. For those of you that don't know this, Andre the Giant suffered from acromegalia, a type of gigantism that has to do with the pituitary gland. When we all reach a certain point, that shuts off and stops secreting growth hormone and whatnot into our body. That never shut off in Andre, and he never had the surgery, unlike current giant big man, Big Show Paul White, who had the surgery and had the pituitary gland removed. Andre never had that done, and that eventually led to his death. But I mean, at the age of 12, he was already 6'3", 240 pounds. That's bigger than me at 12. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned. I got more coming. Dredfunn out.
This has been a Dredfunn.com production. Thanks for watching.